Hello everyone, welcome to a special one-off part of SimCity 3000, a game that I remember playing quite often when I was a young child.
May not have been the first SimCity game, but I do recall this is a SimCity game that basically really got the ball rolling.
And yes, it was the success of this game that spawned the creation of The Sims.
So as this intro shows, yes, you can indeed play God with whichever environment you wish and please.
Yep, you can play God and do practically anything you want. Well, not quite. As you can see here, you can cause terror on your own citizens. So naturally, it's the best part of the game. And specifically, we're doing the World Edition, which basically changes the names of some cities to more real-life global ones.
So, aside from the fact that this is more accessible, I partake and guess the reason you're starting with SimCity 3000 is that this is kind of like the GTA 3 of the series, you know, the one that finally got to having proper 3D graphics and motion as opposed to
not
isometric
quite.
2D.
Yeah, it's isometric 2D.
Oh, it still is.
There's still sprites, but it's just the music quality took a major upgrade. The music was done by Jerry Martin, who would go on to do the music in The Sims. And as you can see, we got all sorts of real life inspired cities here. They're not quite the same from what I can tell, but they have enough of the local landmarks to at least give the illusion better. Also, yeah, it's here I found out that you can't change the name of it. That's just I thought you could change the name because I was going to rename this place M City for Marvel City because the citizens are kind of dicks.
I'm more surprised EA hasn't asked you to have an Origin account to play this.
I honestly, I don't even remember how I got that. So here we are. This is Europolis, it's basically Metropolis with a European flavor.
And here I was thinking it might be called Europolis because it's all yours.
Yeah, I see a bit too many American-style skyscraper to call this Europolis.
Granted,
these more Soviet blocks, if you ask me.
Granted, Europe has adopted a lot of our architecture, but yeah, I do kind of agree with Tio that if the idea was to make it, European themed, well, it's I guess the most modern one you can go for.
Yeah, what I just did earlier. Basically, when you press play, the simulation proceeds, but you can also change the speed from normal speed to like super fast.
If you don't want to wait until a specific event that you want.
Okay, and this is okay. I did kind of mess up. I wasn't sure what to do there, but we'll get one properly later on, replacing a building. This corner is basically the industrial area with some abandoned buildings. Reason for abandonment: lack of chocolate sprinkles in a cloth dyeing facility. How petty are these guys? Well, that doesn't matter. I'm just going to get rid of these eyesores. Yeah, if the building's dilapidated, you could just demolish it. A new one will grow at some point.
Wow, I'm definitely seeing the social commentary about the state of Chicago in the late 80s. Go watch the Candyman movies if you need more context about it. I can't really say that I have played much of this franchise because this particular genre about city building and gestional is not particularly my thing. If I want something similar to this, I will play an RTS like Age of Empires instead. But I do know about the fame that the franchise has. Particularly, it's also for all Nintendo fans that do not know, this has the honor, quote unquote, of being the first major third-party, franchise representing Smash Bros. On a technicality, because the Super Nintendo port of the first SimCity was very famous, and technically was published by Nintendo in accordance with Maxis, who was owning the IP at the time, and they even created the character of the Doctor, which is Dr. Wright, I think it's called, which was based on the creator of SimCity, a guy that is called Wright by last name. So there was a bit of a shenanigans of the character was created for Nintendo, but the IP as a whole is third party.
Now, another feature of this game is the advisors. Basically, if you're wondering a bit on what to do to improve the city or get it out of a hole, you can go to these advisors who will advise you on different aspects of city life, such as security, traffic, energy, fun. Yeah, like for this example, that police officer thinks we don't have enough jails.
With these faces.
Meanwhile, this guy believes we don't have enough recreational facilities, despite the fact that we're a giant city and we don't have a whole lot of space to put them, unless you want me to put the park near the nuclear fusion plant.
I mean, it will make things spicy, I guess, with a bit more variety in the flora and fauna.
People die.
It's a sacrifice you're willing to take, Dwibs, I'm sure.
At least they'll die quicker than they're meant to.
Yes, this is how all city planners think, folks. We've done our in-depth research and are showing to you the fruits of that.
Even put in landmark buildings based on real life ones. This is the best place to put the United Nations, near power plants.
Also European, yep, our ever so European Empire State Building, and Rockefeller Center, and World Trade Center.
And that's for the Empire State Building. Where to put that?
So
Can't
basically,
put it there, it's too big. Let's just put it right on the edge of town.
You know what? Yes, this is how it should have been. Put the Empire State Building at near the entrance of New York. Absolutely.
Now the most important bit, where to put the military base that you can get as a reward for doing well in the city.
Put it.
Why not?
Dwibs,
Go ahead, put in.
This is not the Bayformers universe. The Decepticons are not going to attack you any second now.
And hey, it's right near a hospital, so if anyone gets injured, they have to go very far.
Oh, God.
And it's opposite a housing block.
Well, at least he didn't put the military center next to, the World Trade Center.
Well, I mean, hey, at least the soldiers won't have far to go to their homes. And another power plant near a hospital. There's nowhere to put the lighthouse.
That's what we need. William Dafoe chastising someone. So I'm questioning. Question, Dwibs. So do you actually generate resources that you use to spend on making these buildings?
Basically, the more well run your city is, the more money you can get, and that's how you can build more stuff for the city. And the music stopped, so I had to start up a new one.
You don't have an option for
lack of
self-repeat? Yeah.
Not that I know of.
Older gaming of the days. So, I'm guessing SimCity 3000 is the pinnacle of the isometric sim games. I'm guessing before they went to 3D.
I know that the original was particularly well known, but it was 1989, so obviously, very relatively old stuff. This was pretty much in the middle of the franchise, because after this, we got SimCity 4 in 2003, SimCity Societies in 2007, for all your Joker enthusiasts out there, and lastly... libraries and the easy to reach places and in all different corners of the city. And lastly, SimCity 2013, or as it's also called, the Streets of SimCity.
Oh yeah, wait. Oh yeah, there was a vehicular racing combat game, wasn't there?
Right, what else am I doing? Yeah, welcome to Clusterfuck City, where we just put every landmark all over the place because it's awesome.
And,
Are SimCity games eventually going to be you just making life miserable for these people?
I mean, that's a natural conclusion of these kind of games. Like
What?
every true city builder
And
knows
you can
already
adjust
the conclusion.
And you can adjust the budget depending on how much income and expenditure you want to adjust. So yeah, let's have a look.
I'm sure that won't
police,
have
I don't
any
think we need that.
ramifications.
I don't think we need that much police budget, so let's cut it down. Fire needs more because I mean it's a giant city where it all goes up in flames one day.
Remember the golden rule about quality and pricing, Dwibs. So the faster someone works efficiently, the faster you're gonna fire them. Because they will have, put up the job that they're supposed to. But no, again, the franchise has not had a game since 2013, more than 10 years, because Maxis is, as you can imagine, another one of the casualties of the studios under EA.
Alright, now let's see, what ordinances can we, tourist promotion, because we need people to visit, and let's bump up our profits with some legalized gambling, after we've cut police budgets.
Ah, yes, this is how the economy should indeed work.
Now, as for income, let's have a look at our tax rates. All fours. Let's tax the industry a bit more. Lower the residential tax. Again, you want people living here. And as for commercial tax, let's bring it up a bit.
Hold on, wait. You mean you're actually thinking to tax the richer people more than the poorer people? What fantasy land?
I'm sure that won't backfire.
I mean, trust me, in reality, that's how it should be, but I digress. That being said, Dwibs, let me just say this, that I appreciate the maps you must provide for people to make their ways through this absolute labyrinth of a city.
What? I just built a bunch of parks, you prick. What do you want? Alright, fine, I'll build another playground.
Hey, kids on the other side of the city, all you gotta do is cross through to make it to this playground.
Don't worry,
here.
Joe, I'm putting them in different areas.
And listen to the sounds of those happy children.
Of course.
Oh, wait. You're the mayor, so you can really do all this stuff. Goodness gracious, you're making amazing progress.
Right, so turn this track on.
Apparently, the unlimited version of the game, which is kind of like an updated expansion version of it, did actually had some music tracks
Sim's
missing.
pleasantly surprised to find United Nations in Europolis.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Empire State Building in city improves cordless phone reception, study shows. But by lowering and raising some taxes, some buildings have become abandoned.
So
Land value
demolish
is
the
too
abandoned
low.
buildings.
Land value's too low.
Well, did you overcrowd it?
No. I just made things a bit cheaper for people. I thought that's what you wanted.
Unfortunately, one thing you have to keep in mind is that if land value's too
Okay, you know
low,
what?
people may not maintain it as well.
You know what? You don't appreciate what I do for you. Here's something that will make you appreciate life more.
Oh no.
I'll just start a riot.
Dwibs.
Wait. Dwibs?
I sounded the alarm. People have warning.
Well, what do you know? I thought we were speedrunning Chicago, and instead we're speedrunning Detroit.
But don't worry, I'm putting police out to quell the riot.
I'm not sure that improves
I
much.
thought you defunded the police.
Well, hey, now people will know what happens when I give them what they want. I reduce the residential tax, cut the police funding, and now look what's happened.
Seems want more fun with their lives. Yeah.
Why would you add a plague of locusts? And an earthquake?
How about an earthquake?
Okay.
Hey, there's more fun for your lives.
Okay, is the mayor of Europolis secretly a supervillain to have access to all this?
It's worth noting.
How else is he gonna? Well, I've run out of money making resources, so I'm just gonna get more money from the disaster relief.
Oh no, this is an actual Lex Luthor plan.
The Van Wobbler scale.
Jesus Christ.
This was released a bit before Black and White, which is a similar game where you literally play God.
Okay, so it caused a bit of damage to our one of our industrial areas. It was split in half. But hey, let's approve or decline some ordinances.
From as soon as you are approved, as from
Teams call for haunted house.
From Vanilla Ice, discount Vanilla Ice there.
Yeah. Oh, defense contractor needed. Okay, so I cut the police budget. Now you want more defense people involved. It will cost money to build such a plant. So yeah, I'm just going to take the advice and not do it. A sign of resolve to our enemy. What enemies? We're not at war with anybody.
You are your worst enemy, Dwibs.
All right, you know what? Yeah, here's your biggest enemy, Mother Nature.
Dwibs. Again, you have literally become a supervillain using a goddamn weather machine.
It's funny.
This should teach people a lesson. And how about another earthquake for you? Hey, is this enough? How about some more fun in your lives?
I was just watching the other day with Deji a review about the Nintendo Wii game Disaster Day of... I forgot something.
Meteorologists can now explain abrupt changes in weather patterns.
But basically, it is basically the same kind of premise. So the fact that for some reason a bunch of natural disasters starts happening in quick succession in the same localized area of the United States.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Right. Hey, is that not enough for you? How about a UFO?
What is even happening?
Well, War of Awards, clearly.
I'm giving them fair warning.
Well, it's nice to know that this simulation is good to prepare a politician for just about anything if they want to be mayor of a big city.
Naturally.
Be prepared.
Do you not hear the siren? Get the fuck out of here.
Where are we supposed to go?
Well, clearly
they're
out of this
rioting
city.
now, so...
I can't imagine
yeah, they're rioting now. Hey! And the fire! Again, this is what happened. You object to my rule, so here, have a bunch of disasters all at once.
I'm starting to get...
And now a toxic cloud.
I'm starting to get the faint suspicion that Dwibs is not a good town manager.
No. You see, he has a very, very avant-garde way of handling things.
Yes.
Yep.
What else is supposed to happen? Are you sure Are you sure this
How about space junk falling from the sky?
What's next? Killing all the firstborn sons?
Again, the people of Europolis are a bunch of ungrateful bastards, just like the Marvel Universe. So let's see what happens when they're in danger, and the heroes are so offended by the citizens' arseholiness, they just don't bother to respond.
I'm sure all those innocent bystanders will appreciate
this. They're not innocent. They're entitled.
There are better ways to answer this.
There are such things as evil children.
Yes, those evil children who dared to play at the playgrounds that you laid out for them.
Yeah, I put them on, they're still not happy. It's not my fault that the city was built on a tectonic fault line.
Oh yes, of course, a tectonic fault line that also explains the plague of locusts, along with the flipping tornado.
I was breeding locusts in my house. and some of them escaped.
Meteors, of course.
Oh yeah, oh no,
Oh!
the United Nations has been destroyed.
Boy,
Dwibs,
that's not an apt metaphor.
What-
Holy
what-
cow.
Well, hey, if the United Nations was such a good peacekeeping organization, maybe this wouldn't have happened.
Dwibs,
Look,
no!
as much as we all want the United Nations to do better, I think there are some things that even they can't prepare for.
What are you talking about? I thought the United Nations were some of the most prepared people on the planet.
Well, that's it. I'm moving to someplace sane and safe. Gotham City compared to this.
Hey, I'm calling in planes to deal with the locusts.
Dwibs, those planes better not crash, I swear to God. Oh God.
Don't just stand there, you sounding the alarm. Run!
Gee, it's almost like they're having to make their way out of a massive city with these avenues and everything, and oh right, everything's falling around the city perimeter limits as well.
Like, what's
Jesus.
remaining? Is the Balrog gonna show up, out of the spires of the earth in the middle of the city or something?
No, this is just to try and set an example.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
of
is-
course, it's not about murdering people, it's about sending a message.
Sending a message. Yeah, be grateful for what you have, because you never know when it will all just disappear someday.
That's not a great way to teach a lesson to someone, especially if they die in the process.
Well, then that's their fault, but at sounding the alarm, they had plenty of time to escape.
Yes, now, you had plenty of time to abandon everything you've worked
Dwibs,
for, loved, and taken care
I
of.
don't know how to tell
What do
you.
these people know about working?
Dwibs, I don't know how to tell you, but Batman v Superman saying that the area was evacuated in time was just a bit over-evaluating what people actually do in real life.
Eh,
These things take time and effort.
oh,
Oh,
there we are.
don't!
It stopped.
Oh, be careful, Dwibs. You may have actually left some survivors.
Riots quelled. Sims give up and go home. Toxic cloud gone, but the smell
It's like that
on.
SpongeBob episode. We did it, Patrick. We saved Bikini Bottom.
Please save us! You know, while we're at it, why not just have Godzilla emerge from all the toxins?
And hey, those ordinances that were in place helped save some buildings from being destroyed. So it wasn't all bad.
It only cost an ungodly amount in damages and the crippling, lifelong suffering of several people and the death of loved ones.
Not to mention the reputation of the city.
They're all dicks. Why do you think Metropolis keeps getting attacked? Why do you think Gotham keeps getting attacked? Not because the heroes are well known. In fact, you know what? Hey, people can't seem to learn how to share properly. So you know what? Here's something. Here's some sharing for you.
What did you
There,
just
share half a
do?
bloody city.
Also,
Well,
You
hey,
just
the buildings were
leveled it
buildings
all.
were in a crappy state anyway.
the technique Scott Snyder attempted to suggest that Gotham City is pretty much a cesspool at the center of basically a nexus of attracting chaotic energies that mean the reason why there's so much crime is because it's just naturally attracted to it or some bullshit like that.
Hey, the people don't seem to be bothered that much. Well, we're building a winter wonderland.
Yes, a Winter Wonderland gone,
And a
reduced to
statue
atoms
for the
or half
mayor.
the city.
Hey, they built me a statue, so they've at least learned to be grateful.
Yes, because all benevolent leaders have statues built to them. Of course.
Naturally.
Hope we were playing SimCity,
Also-
not Tropico.
Would you like to save this city? No, it's beyond hope.
Berlin, Germany. Oh, beautiful. So, believe it or not, in the wake of No Man's Land, after they fix things up, Gotham City actually took on a new aesthetic. The problem is, apparently, fans hated it. Like, the city looked a lot more cleaner, but many argued that this took away its unique sense. So, isn't that just a kick in the teeth for superheroes, though? It's like, oh, your city's getting better? Well, sorry, that took away from the atmosphere and mood that we liked from it.
That
It's like,
totally justifies the dandy deal to characterize the Superboy Prime as an entitled beachy fan.
Why is the Frankfurt Foundation in London?
You're the British person, Dwibs. You should know better.
I mean,
well, let's replace it with, again, did it wrong.
Dwibs, explain still how the Empire State Building made it all the way to Europe, apparently.
We just dug up its foundation. Hey, there's an episode of Thunderbirds where we moved the Empire State Building.
Huh.
So they could do it, why can't I?
So way to go destroying the World Trade Center in chaotic fashion.
Wait, an insurance plaza? No, we can't be having that.
What? No! Dwibs! The people could use that insurance! We were finally about to make a better society with it!
Like the insurance companies will pay out for anything anyway.
Truly, we live in a society.
So this is Joker's favorite game.
Power supply adequate, that's good. A neighborhood watch ordinance. Also, because the police don't want to do their jobs, they're just going to let the neighborhood sort out their own problems. Alright, fine. A lighthouse. I don't know, we don't really have a big river, but okay. I mean, I know it's the Thames, but what's the point of a lighthouse? We're not even near the sea.
Can we finally put in a project to clean up the River Thames?
I don't know, it looks plenty clean here. Right, water deal, strange treasury. Yeah, that's the thing. We have to pay a penalty to cancel the deal, which will cost more than what we would still be making from this deal. So yeah, let's keep it. We pay someone from the air. That's not how it works, you idiots. Jefferson requests garbage deal. Let's have a look. Yeah, we need a bit of money. We only have a $23,000 budget, or simoleon budget, I should say. So yeah, let's approve that one. Trash exporting deal. Christ, are you happy with any deal? Yeah, like you said, the rubbish has to go somewhere. Let's get the big fine.
Welcome to the futile art of trying to please everyone, Dwibs.
Be aware that even you could get... Hey, it's the thing making us money. Dumb cow.
But we could be making more money. Look, all I want is just enough money to buy the entire Cosmos Galaxy. Is that too much to ask for?
Yes. But hey, let's get this backyard composting bill put through. Hey, compost can be a good way of helping to sustain food.
I guess so.
Yep, there's the Tower of London. The Spicoli Centre, again, abandoned because there's not enough chocolate sprinkles. Get rid of that. And that. And that too. Basically, any dilapidated looking building that I can see in this screen is going to go. Also, yeah, the song's not one of my favourites, so let's just change it. Illumination, why not? One of my favourites. A nice, low-key, padded synth deal.
This sounds like a missing track from a Metroid game.
Tower Manor is abandoned. What is demolish more dilapidated buildings. For that one. Not quite. Let's have a look at the budget, I believe. Yep, there we go. Wait, our tax rates are that high and we're still not getting much money in?
Of
Gotta
course.
fix that. Let's see. It said, jack up the industrial tax. And the commercial tax too, why not?
Well, I'm sure if we do this delicately, it can actually
And
work
then
out for
residents
the
have
economy.
to pay their fair share too.
Fair enough.
Alright,
So far, so good, I guess.
Look at our ordinances, see if we can enact any that will help increase our profits.
I'm guessing
Wait,
you're
we're only
being a
getting
bit more...
$360 a million profits from ordinances. What's the last mayor doing?
Well, if the last city you ran is any indication, probably planning to win the population.
Well, more and more buildings are becoming dilapidated.
Well,
And now that... Oh. Okay, well, there's the haunted house again. Yeah, sure, why not?
Applaud wildly.
Wait, a Thanksgiving Day parade in London?
That doesn't sound particularly right.
We'll just call it America Day or something.
Yeah, let's use the... Actually, let me check. How does Animal Crossing
residential tax? I didn't bump up the taxes that much. Jesus. The commercial people are saying the taxes are too high, but... What do you want? Do you want to live in a city that's poor, like Detroit? Okay, let's put you through some real suffering. And yeah, the earthquake has started a fire in London. So, where's the fire brigade?
Did you actually install one?
Yes, I did.
And where did you implement them?
The last guy did it. Oh, come on, why are you rioting?
You truly are your own worst enemy. And you are there.
I do. I'm just trying to increase the city's financial security.
By setting things on fire. Dwibs, arson is not the answer to everything.
Well, you know what they say, just burn it all down and start over.
So burn, burn, burn to the ground, burn to the ground.
Burn!
I still to this day wonder
morning.
what they told the actor in that booth.
There you go, pal. In Animal Crossing, it's called either Harvest Festival or Turkey Day, so you can call it that, Dwibs.
Alright, so London's burning, not for the first time. And there's riots going on in the city. Oh, and I think there was an earthquake earlier too. So, perfect time to just leave.
I'm surprised that you didn't blow up the parliament as the last thing.
Don't worry, they'll sort it out, maybe. Alright, so that was SimCity 3000. Yeah, basically, I like these kind of games. It allows me to pretty much do whatever I want, like whether I want to create or, my favourite part, destroy things, depending on the mood. The music is really good. No wonder they rehired Jerry Martin back for The Sims. And hey, it looks pretty good for a game that still uses sprites.
You know, like, I dabble with Sims games every now and again. My favorite is the roller coaster tycoon games, essentially, but this seems like overall a nice little fun simulator to give you an idea of what it must be like to be a mayor who can instantaneously put up buildings and have an easy road to success. So easy that you can afford to practically destroy the city and they'll still love you for it.
Do they love me, though? I mean, they probably never loved me in the first place.
More importantly, who cares?
The people in there do. Don't you?
They'll riot over anything anyway.
As for me, no, this is fine, but just really not my cup of tea when it comes to gaming. I tend to prefer something that tends to have more strategy behind it when it comes to city building in a way. So I would like to play something like I said, like a RTS instead. But I can definitely understand why there's a market for this kind of thing. A more quote unquote cozy kind of experience. So there is that.
All right then. Wow. That was a lovely little romp here, playing God and whatnot. I'm sure the next time we do one of these games, Dwibs will play nice.
Maybe. Depends on how well behaved the citizens are.
I can see your fingers crossed behind your back, Dwibs. Keep doing that and they'll be cut off. See ya.
Ta-ta.
See ya.